Hi, good morning, friends, and happy Moonday. I know it's been a while. I have been sick for a very long time, and I just have not felt up to getting back into my normal routine, especially struggling with my massage business as well. Massage takes a lot out of you physically. I've been better for like a week or 2 weeks. But I've been playing catch up with my massage business, and I just haven't felt, because that takes so much energy out of me, I've been needing to rest in between. And so I haven't been able to do all of the things that I want to do on this YouTube channel. Thank you for everyone that has reached out to me and with well wishes. I've missed you. I've missed checking in every week. And I know before the last time I saw you, we were talking about starting a morning thing, and I have not been able to do anything. I was literally in bed for 3 weeks. I wasn't watching anything. I wasn't reading anything. I wasn't on my phone. I didn't even know what day it was. So I have things planned still, but they're not happening as soon as I had wanted them to. So I hope you have been okay. Again, thank you for the well wishes. Cheers. I'm having some hot tea this morning. So I'm still trying to get my throat and my lungs back to full capacity. But basically, what better time to come back and say hello is on the week of a new moon. So we've got a new moon in Pisces this month, and I love Pisces new moons. I kind of like, we've got lots of information here for kind of doing a visualization of what you are literally planting and what you are figuratively planting, what projects you're working on, what dreams you want to build and grow, and kind of actually visualizing what those plants would look like if they were plants, if your dreams and goals and aspirations were plants, because Pisces, being a watery, dreamy sign, likes to really do that mentally visualize. Why can't I say that today? Visualization, dreamy kind of aspect. So because we are in this very dreamy, floaty sort of energy, I thought that the mantra that we could start off this week is balancing that energy with some earth energy to kind of like keep us grounded in the earth, keep our feet on the ground while we're able to like dream big. So I thought that we could do the Lam root chakra mantra, and I've got the 396 hertz for the solfeggio. I thought I had that. Oh well. So I really appreciate your patience while I'm trying to catch up, because it's been a lot. I mean, it was a lot before, just because 2021 was a really horrible year for me. So I was playing catch up anyways in January, and then to just have that pause. I mean, obviously, like with how we are trying to incorporate the moon phases and cycles and seasons into our everyday lives and making that more normal and getting into the flow and the rhythm. I obviously wasn't practicing what I was preaching, and the universe forced me to sit down and stay down. And it was very frustrating for me, not only because I wasn't well, but because I had so much to do and I wasn't able to do it, and the universe was just like, no, you're not doing anything. Like, you're not doing anything. So I had to literally go through my dark moon phase that I guess I obviously avoided for the entirety of 2021. So I have to really rethink my dreams, which is perfect for a Monday in Aquarius. I'm going to have to like rethink out of the box thinking. I can't be teaching people to get into flow and then to force myself to live outside of my own personal cycle and outside of the moon cycle. By forcing myself to do things on the new moon didn't give me that downtime to rest. So I'm needing to use the Aquarius energy where we're starting today, where Aquarius for Monday and for part of tomorrow before we move into Pisces for the new moon. And I believe the new moon is in the middle of the day on Wednesday. So I guess I'll continue going through the rest of the week. I'm sorry. It's going to take me a while to get back into the flow. So we're starting off with Aquarius. We're moving into Pisces for the new moon. And then Friday we move into Aries, which I think I've talked about this before, how much I love the transition between the signs. I love the switch from Pisces to Aries, because Pisces is like, oh, let's do all these things. It's going to be great and wonderful. And Aries is like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So I just love that transition. And then Sunday, we will move into Taurus. So we have all of the elements represented today. We have air, water, fire, and earth. I thought that it would be good to start off the week, and maybe something that you can continue in your personal practice is continuing with the root chakra mantra. Throughout the week, just to stay grounded. I know personally, like, I have a lot of like things that I need to get done this week that involve like paperwork, computers, that kind of stuff, and that is stuff that I really struggle to do on Pisces. So I'm really gonna have to put those off for the end of the week, and then maybe spend the weekend doing that stuff. Like, I don't know. Aries is a good time. Like, if you can't wait until Sunday, the Earth Day, I would definitely do things on Friday. If you have the energy, like, depending on where your cycle is. But these are things that I just absolutely have to get done because I've put them off for months. So that was out of my control, but it doesn't mean that they still don't have to be done. So, or today, or like using the beginning of the week with Aquarius, kind of that mental air, knowledge, wisdom activity, doing things like that today, and then giving yourself a break once we move into Pisces in the middle of the week. But just check and see if the root chakra mantra like helps you get through those things. I mean, that's what I'm going to do personally. Is I'm going to be using the root chakra mantra every day this week to help keep me grounded and like on the path. Because I mean, there's things that you just can't avoid. And even as I'm saying that right now, I'm like, you're just going to burn yourself out again, and then you're going to end up in bed for 3 weeks again. So I'm going to have to take a look back on, I mean, our intentions for last month was trying to figure out a routine, a self-care routine for yourself. I had it all planned out. I did the ritual with the candles and the roses, and I had the rose quartz with me. I had the rose quartz with me in bed the entire time that I was sick. So I was able to like carry that energy. I didn't really do anything for the full moon, which really bummed me out because I thought that I was a little bit better by then. But I mean, I set my intentions on self-care, and that's all I did. That's all I could do was sleep and heal and drink tea and soup, and I set the intention, and the universe was like, you better fucking do it, girl. So yeah, let's take a deep breath. Why? This happened the other night. Oh, okay, there we go. The camera was blocking the other camera. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. Start off our week with some earth energy. Get our feet grounded on the ground. Again, it's LAM, LAM. And if you don't have a mala with you, I will be counting for you. So just recite the mantra 108 times with us, and that helps to really. I think the idea is that it is 108 being a sacred number. Really just like ingrains it into your body, into your mind, into your soul, like mind, body, spirit. So here we go. Lam, 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 lam. All right, so I need to remember to point out that I think I want to wear this right now, actually. I know I forget to mention this at the beginning, but I recommend like having a journal or something, because I really do have like thoughts that come up when we recite the mantra. And I've talked about this before. I know like how like when you're learning to meditate, you're supposed to notice the thoughts and then just like let them go. Notice the thoughts and let them go. But for me, right now my meditation practice has gotten into paying attention to those thoughts and seeing like why do they come up. The root chakra mantra brought up the thought of because the root chakra is our base, it's our foundation, it's safety and security and protection, and I don't feel like I have a safe place, so that is something that comes up for me when I try to connect to my root chakra. So that obviously is a block for me, and it was a safe place to land was like the thought. So I'm just writing that down so that I can meditate on that more, journal on that more, and try to unblock that, because you can use all the crystals and do all the energy work, but if you're still having those feelings and thoughts, like that energy is still going to be blocked. You can unblock it, but then it's just going to come back if you're not actually like dealing with the thing that comes up. So yes, it's nice to like let your thoughts go when you're meditating and like really just be in that zone of peace and nothingness, that void, and feeling comfortable there. But I also think it is important to pay attention to the thoughts that come up for you. I also thought that I need cough drops. So, wait, let me write that on this one. I remembered that I ran out of cough drops last stream. So, and that is another thing, like when it's stuff like that, when it's like little mundane things like the chores that you have to do and stuff, I recommend writing that all, like doing a brain dump before you go into meditation. That way things like cough drops don't pop up, or like laundry, or you know what I mean. So just a little recommendation. I would like to pick a card for the collective, and then we'll go through the flow of the week again. So the new moon in Pisces, the keywords are begin dreaming, dive deep into the subconscious, and make your dreams come true. Believe in magic, trust in the divine, work with sodalite to connect with your dreams, and or start a dream journal. I always have a separate dream journal, but if I'm honest, I don't always use it. I used to try to get into this practice of like the second I open my eyes in the morning, to grab it and write down any dreams that I remember, but I don't know, I just could never get into that. I totally recommend trying to do that, especially if you wake up and you're like, oh wow, that was a crazy dream. But a lot of times I just wouldn't have anything come up for me. But I mean, that's the point. Like practicing is going to make that come up. So that's just a recommendation, is keeping even just a pen and paper next to your bed. It doesn't necessarily have to be a dedicated dream journal. I think like my problem was I would like have to get up and go to the bathroom, or like the cats would be crying to be fed. So it was just like, it wasn't, and there were just too many distractions in the morning for me to be able to recall my dreams. But it's nice to have there for when you do. Sodalite is a great stone to work with for for dream and for sleeping in general. Sodalite is like this beautiful dark blue color. I should have grabbed some before, but let's get a weekly card for the collective. They keep jumping out. I don't know if they're for I think, okay. Thank you for giving me cards, but I would really like the universe has been really, really struggling to like teach me something, and I'm obviously resisting it because they're like my guides are like feel really upset with me for like, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do, dude. Like, my life is totally crumbled in a burning dumpster fire because you made me sleep in bed for 3 weeks. Like, you did not help me at all. We have a card for the collective for the week of the new moon. For those who are watching now, those who might be watching later. They're throwing messages at me, and it's funny. Can we have a card for the collective, please? Alrighty, the Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. I think the Heart Guardians are in the back. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty. So welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, which is a big one for me, whether it be yourself, family, or a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and to understand how to move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to love and lead to show her capacity to let love lead the way. The extended message of this card is you are lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others, to learn to receive. Don't try to do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your power. Love is in the air. So that's kind of beautiful to come back like right where we left off with the month of February, focusing on self-love and rose quartz and being open to giving and receiving. So maybe I think it would be fun to kind of, if you're doing a personal card on your own, or you can use this collective card here, is to kind of take a look at how the different signs could be reflected in that card and how that energy might be shifting along with the energy of the moon, because like the moon deals with our emotions and our intuition, and I mean the tarot is a guide and a divination tool to help us to understand what's going on within on a deeper level. So like, for example, taking Aquarius energy and the Heart Guardian is really, I don't know, maybe like challenging yourself to, if you're like, of course I have people that I love and I feel like I give and receive love. If that's something that you like, are like, yeah, of course I do that. Maybe really challenging yourself in an Aquarius sort of way and be like, really? Do you love yourself? How much do you love yourself? Or thinking of unique ways to love and let yourself be loved using Aquarius energy. And then when we move into Pisces energy in the middle of the week, maybe looking at the heart guardian. Pisces is like the emotional sign, and like maybe journaling about your feelings. And this is just an example with this card, like this, I would love to hear, like, if you would try this throughout the week with, if you pulled a personal card for yourself. Like how does that card relate to the Pisces energy? And then later in the week when we move to fire, like how does the heart guardian relate to fire? I mean, fire, passion, she's wearing red, like that. And then when we move to Taurus, how does the heart guardian relate to Taurus energy? Well, Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is the goddess of love. So, I mean, this this worked out perfectly, but I hope that it would relate to any card that you are working with for this week. Oh, I wanted to color in the signs just to get back to, a lot of times I kind of get out of the habit of coloring in the phases here. So I look at the one sign that you're given on the week. And let me know how you guys feel about coloring in the signs. If that's like, for somebody who's really new and learning the phases and everything, if that's something that's too complicated, like let me know, because basically 2023 Just a Phase Planner is totally up in the air. However, it was a customer who recommended that when I was making the original one. So let me know how you feel. But so basically, so like we're starting here on the new moon. Remember that we will be moving to waxing afterwards, and we're waning beforehand. So waxing is when the light is on the right. So make sure to leave a little sliver there. And I kind of just go in and draw. And then I color them all in. It might be a little bit too far over. And so on this side of the week, we are waning. So the sliver is on the left side, and it's like, it's like so close. And then I shade in all the colors, and I just chose blue for the Pisces energy, Pisces watery energy. I also like kind of choosing lighter colors like this so that you can still see the signs through it. A lot of times I'll use colored pencils, or even just like a regular pencil, just so that you're able to see. This is actually a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, this color, but you can still, well, I can still see them. I don't know if you can still see through, but so we go air, water, fire, and earth this week. I like when all of them are represented, because at least that means that like maybe at least one day of the week will be balanced for me at least, because I guess I'm just gonna live on the struggle bus forever. But so Moonday energy reports are coming back. I am going to add timestamps for just the mantra if you wanted to come back every day this week and just do the mantra together. So there will be a timestamp for that. There will be a timestamp for the intro, because I kind of like talked a lot about my personal stuff in the beginning. So while I'm figuring out what to do about a morning video, I'll have the timestamp there for the Moonday, the weekly report, so that you could continue to go back and do the mantra with us if you wanted to, until I can figure out. And I'm open to suggestions about what you would like to do for the new for the morning rituals. I'm still thinking the elements. Like I'll do a fire morning ritual, a earth morning ritual, water morning ritual, and air morning ritual is what I'm thinking of doing. I just have to kind of figure out what I would do for the mantra for that, because it could be so many things. But like I'm thinking about it, I'm working on it, and I really like my brain. I had a fever for so long, my brain felt like it was like lava. Like I really could not, like you would think, oh, you're laying in bed, you could be coming up with all these ideas and jotting them down, and my brain did not work. Like I couldn't even read a book. I tried listening to an audiobook, but I was not okay. I was not okay. I'm not okay. But I've missed you. Let me know any suggestions that you want to see moving forward, because like I'm starting from the ground up, basically, is what's going on right now. So thank you for your well wishes. I will see you next Monday. If not, come hang out with us at Twitch. I'm trying to get back into streaming tarot again. My voice really cuts out a lot still. So yeah, I don't know. Well, I do have plans. I do have things coming. I appreciate you being patient and understanding that I needed to take this time. And I'm not going to apologize for taking time out for my health, and neither should you if you need to. And if you need to, you should, because the universe will force you to do it anyways. Have a good rest of your week. Thank you so much for your support, if anybody is still there. And I will see you next Monday. If not, hopefully I'll see you on Twitch.